Welcome back, guys. This is our next video. It's a two-part series. We're going to be talking about Nearpod. Let's get started. Okay, to get started, you notice that Nearpod is not here. So you're going to go to search at the top and you're going to type in Nearpod. Nearpod. One word. And there it is. Click that. And then we're going to click install. Okay, always install it to the page that you want the students to see, and also install it to the page where you are the member. Go to allow and continue, and it starts Nearpod. Okay, here we have Nearpod. So on this, we create virtual lessons that the students can actually follow. To get started, you could just use this side piece right here. And this kind of is a table of contents to show you where you are. Right here, I'm looking at my lessons. Right here, I click reports. This shows student data of the lessons that the students have engaged in. And the third part is the library. The library consists of all the lessons that people have saved and put in here. And you could basically download them and tweak them yourself and then give them to your students. Okay, to get started, you're going to go to the Nearpod library. The reason why is because you're brand new to this and you don't want to overwhelm yourself. So you're definitely going to just go to the library and pick out whatever you want. I would say the best thing to start with is probably a math lesson. I'm going to click math and I'm going to go to fractions, just as an example. I'm going to pick something grade level appropriate. Okay, you could preview the lesson first, and you could see what exactly it will present to the students. So we're going to press preview. And this is literally what the students would be seeing. Gives them a practice page. A little quiz, a picture to go with it, another question, and finally a poll asking how comfortable they were with this. Very simple, very straightforward. So to cop this lesson or to get this lesson, we're going to go to add to my lessons. Okay, so you want to navigate back to the Nearpod My Lessons. And when you go down to the My Lesson, the most recent one that you added is here. You're going to slide your mouse over it and it's going to give you these three options. The one to choose is live participation. You're going to start a new session and it's going to give you this code right here. And this is the code that the students would type in on their machines once they download it. Okay, so the student would go to Clever and then they would log in with their 365 or use their badge. Good. Once they're in, they're going to head to my page and there is Nearpod. So they're going to click Nearpod and this is the page that they will get. So when they log into the lesson, they're going to be asked for a code. They would just type in their name. We're just going to type in student and they could just leave this one blank. They're going to join the lesson. Right here, it's going to tell me who is actually in my lesson. Student joined my lesson. So I have it. I'm going to press the next and it automatically changes on theirs. We're going to read it as a class together. This is how we unpack the standard. We're going to go into the practice. And now it says student awaiting drawing. So as the student completes this activity, we're going to see what they're doing. So this would be 2/3. They're going to color in 2/3. And then they would color in 1/12. And they could always go back to the question again if they go to menu. Okay, or they could click this guy over here, and this shows them the question. Use fraction strips to help you. Okay. And basically you would see how they're doing. You can click on this and you could see exactly what they're doing, the entire class. So we're gonna go to the next one. And this would be the we do. And here goes the quiz where I could see if the students scored. Okay, now there are 3 questions and the students would answer them accordingly. So we're just gonna pick a few ones just to pick. You got it. So now I have it over here, what the students scored. Your answers have been submitted. Now I just go to the next one and it automatically gives me that data of what they got right, what they got wrong. And here's a little poll where it would say what they feel confident doing. Do they feel very confident? Do they feel somewhat confident? Are they not at all confident with themselves? Very simple and straightforward exit ticket you could use whether or not you have to reteach the lesson. But you already have your data saying if they got all of them correct, they should be confident. If they didn't get any correct, then you also know what you need to do. All right. So again, this is just part 1 of using Nearpod. If you need to back out of this at all, or if you ever have to show the code again, you would just click up here and you could give it to the students. All right. We're going to do part 2. And in the second video, we're basically going to talk about how to make your own and the little tweaks that you can make to your own lessons if you need to. You don't always have to use the Nearpod library. You can just add your own. All right. I hope you found that enjoyable.